Hello guys, today we are going to discuss about the relations in the OpenStreetMap. The relation is the one of the most important feature in the OpenStreetMap, which added lately in OpenStreetMap. So previously in introduction video, we saw that some common mistakes, and we saw that overlapping drawings and common edge sharing polygons. So the relations within relations, we can solve these kind of issues. So I'll go through these slides and several examples, and the show some editing guide how to create relation and other things one by one. So let's start. So why we need the relations? The relations are need to draw the big elements. So that means it should be consist with more elements. So the relationship, by the meaning, the relationship should be between one or two or more elements. So there's a single element, they cannot be the relation. So for the relation we need at least two elements. So then while you're creating, in my editing I saw several kind of relations which is consist with one element. So please do not create this kind of relations. It's no use, because there's no usage of creating a single object relation, because you can draw the feature with single element, no need relation. Where we use the relationship is draw the large objects, complex objects, and distributed features, like some kind of let's assume the group of islands. So the group of islands need to belong to single country. So this group of islands can group by using relations. So that is the complex one, and distributed one. And the very large objects, so you may see that in Sri Lanka there's a large farmland, so woods areas, forests spread for the large areas, and bounding with the several kind of geo features, maybe the roads or maybe with rivers. So it's bounding with these kind of features means this relation is consist with these bounding marks. So it has the members of this bounding. So actually without the relation, it's very difficult to create this kind of large and distributed objects. And another other important thing is relation is within relation we can create non-existing objects, or the behavior of the some objects. So none of that means the boundaries, the postal codes, or the traffic restrictions. The traffic restrictions is the example. So we using the relationship, we explain the behavior of this traffic flow. And the postal codes, you cannot see any physical boundaries for the postal codes, but using relations we create this kind of boundaries. And without relationship, actually we cannot create this kind of distributed large areas easily. Otherwise, so we need let's assume that we are drawing a large area of wood. So without relation we need to do we draw the all the way till we complete the boundary of the wood. So in the OpenStreetMap there's a limitation of the nodes for the way, so that means 2000 nodes for the one way. So that means you can draw the way till 2000 nodes. If your object is bigger than that, so the OpenStreetMap will be reject your way. So when you draw in the large area, so you can combine several this kind of ways to single object and make these features appear in the map. So as I mentioned in above, the relation has to be members, so that means there may be at least 2 members. So the relation consists with major 2 parts. So when you normally drawing node, way or area, usually you put in tags, means keys and values to display the properties. Relation also has same features, and additionally it will have some other features called members. So members consist with 3 main properties. One is the member type, and second is the member role, and the third is the member reference. So member type means is this member is either node or either way or either relation. Maybe the relation could be the member, and another one is the role. What is the role of that member in this relation? So according to the different relationship, this role will be different. So actually it's depend on the relationship relation type. So some examples are the inner, outer, boundary, admin center, route, like this. So third one is the reference is the actual reference for the actual member. So the reference, I told you that the relationship is a grouping of the OpenStreetMap element. So it's just a logical representation. So the reference will show the what is the actual member or actual node, actual way. So but in any of editors, this reference value will be not showing in the front end. So if you check the actual XML or the data of the OpenStreetMap, you can see this reference. So you can see the several type of relations mentioned in the OpenStreetMap. In the relation, this is a required field. It's at the type. So each relation should be mentioned with the type. Otherwise, this relation will be not rendered in the map. So in this URL, it will containing all the type of relations you can see later. And today for this brief session, we are going to talk about 4 major relation types. So one is multi-polygon, the boundary, administration, and restriction, and street. So let's go one by one. The multi-polygon. Multi-polygon is the most common relation in the OpenStreetMap, which used to draw the large areas and complex geographic features. You may already saw that multi-polygon drawings in farmlands, woods, and water bodies, islands, like this. As I told you, the relationship has members, so multiple, and those members will have roles. So multi-polygon relationship has members and their role main roles are inner and outer. So in this relation, the type should mention as type and equal to multi-polygon. So here is the sample one, multi-polygon. This is the Tissa Weaver. Once you click this link, you can this image you can see in the OpenStreetMap. So this Tissa Weaver will containing outer members. These are the outer members, and this is the one inner member. So this is the island inside the this reservoir, and these guys are the bounding one for the outer. So let's look at the how this one represent in the data. So as you told I before, this is the actual backend data representation. That means XML for format data. It will contain relation ID, and this is are the 4 members. So this is the how it's doing the grouping. So the member type is way, and reference, this is the ID of the way. So if you check the map, there will be a way with this ID, and this is the role. The role is inner, and there's another one, member type is way, and these numbers, and all other members are the outer members. So this is the tag section. You will know this one, tag name, natural water, type multi-polygon. Okay, before we going for the JOSM editor, I will go you a brief introduction with these relation types. What are the available relationships? This is the wiki page in the OpenStreetMap wiki. I have mentioned this link inside the slide. So let's go one by one, and I will give the brief instruction. So multi-polygon I already discussed, and the route is useful for the drawing, mentioning the bus routes, cycle routes, or other things. So that is the important thing of this relationship here. So in actual relation, actual world, we cannot see this route. So how we create this route is combining the roads. So we combine one by one road segments and create the route. So if you check in the Colombo area in the OpenStreetMap, you can see there several bus routes, something like 120, 138 bus routes will be there, and 100. So this is a one usage, and the route master will be the super route relation of the routes. So we'll discuss this kind of things later, because this is a brief introduction and startup session. This will be going later. And the restrictions are how we control the traffic over the turning entrance restrictions. We'll discuss in detail in our video. The boundary, same, we'll discuss in later. Site, it is still in the approving stage. So that's, you can see the no vote, and this one shows as approved. So these in any the relations with the no details means this is designed by the OpenStreetMap, and they are inbuilt features. These approved means laterly added to the OpenStreetMap. Usually how the features is added is some members will suggest one feature, then they will call for the vote. If it's a good number of votes, and it will be approved and added as a feature. So this is these ones are the like that. So then we'll see the public transport. It's same as the route, and destination signs, but this is quite similar to the restrictions. Maybe I will discuss this one in future video. The waterways is the relation with one river. Maybe you can see the river has several branches, so we have to mention them as same name, but using this waterway relationship, we can group all the branches or the water features into single relation and give the names. And enforcement, traffic barriers, something like that, red lights, speed cameras, and this is basically for the grouping purpose. And bridge and tunnel is still in the voting state. Okay, here's the wiki page for the multi-polygon. So once you have time, you can go through this page, and this will have several details about the drawing multi-polygons, but I will cover the most basic ones. So as you mentioned below, before, the multi-polygon is consists with the two or more members. So this is the basic one. So you can see that this is the way 1 as outer and way 2 as a inner, so it will create the one multi-polygon. So this is the actual data XML looks like, and this is the multi-polygon with two inner parts. So you can see the two inner ones and one outer way. So this is the something the real world scenario. So that remember I told you that we cannot create very long ways. So to complete one large geographic feature, so this one has two ways markers as outer and one way as inner. So actual real life features, we will have several members joining with to create outer circle, outer path, and one many members as a inner one. So till this point it's okay to draw, but in the wiki it says this is the valid behaviors. Just these after this point you can see very complex multi-polygons. Actually these are the valid and this is accepted, but the real usage of the OpenStreetMap data, when we exporting this data or we processing this data, most of these data processing or data exporting softwares not supporting this kind of complex type multi-polygons. So actually we can avoid this kind of things and drawing using this kind of multi-polygons instead of this. So this is a complex one, so my advice is as much as possible, please avoid this kind of too much complex multi-polygons. Always stick this kind of multi-polygons. So as I show you previously, this is the Thisavava, how you see in the OpenStreetMap wiki, and this is how the actual background data. So let's go with the JOSM, how it shows like. So inside JOSM, this is the Thisavava. If it's a complete relation, that means it's a valid and it's correct. If you double click inside the relation, it will highlight like this in purple color, and you can see the tag values in the relationship here as a usual way or node. And inside this window you can see it as a multi-polygon Thisavava, and what is the ID, name, additional features. So once you open, you can see the members. So that's how it shows members, and this is the one inner one, and here the four outer ways. So the important thing is, once you create the relationship, so these outer ones should be close like this. If you see any break here, your multi-polygon is invalid, it will not render properly. so you must create the closed outer polygons and closed inner polygons. So one by one you can see the members. If you see this one part is the Khataragam road, and another part is it's just a way, and this one is bordering into the one meadow, and this one is a just way, and this is the island inside the Tisavava. So this is act as a inner member. So if we click the inner member, it has a different properties. So it's mentioned as this one scrub, and the place mentioned as island. And if you scroll down more in window, it will show as the member of the multi-polygon. So any part you're going to edit, that means when you download any part on JOSM, before you editing, just click the member and see if it shows as a multi-polygon. So if you check this road and select, we can see the properties of the road, and same as it shows as the member of the multi-polygon. So always you right click and right click on the multi-polygon and download all the members before you start editing. Okay, I will show the one thing. What will happen if we delete one part of this multi-polygon. So we'll delete this member. Okay, so then we open. Okay, so you can see that our multi-polygon is not closed. It's just showing as a straight way. So if you see like this, that means your multi-polygon is incorrect and it's open. So it should be the closed polygon. Okay, as a demonstration, I will go create one multi-polygon to see how it's drawing features in JOSM. So first one, if you can see this lake. So I'm going to draw this lake and these paddy fields using multi-polygons. So let's create the road first. Okay, so you can see this road is very tough one, that it's not in a very good quality. So after this point, we can mark this road as a track. So I'll mark this road as a track actually for the grade. You can see the grade 2 as a grade 2. So we done with the road, and this part you can mark as a track and grade 1. So because the smoothness of this road is very good, but here it's not like that. So to create the multi-polygon, so we need to draw the outer way of this lake. So we'll create this tool starting from this position. We'll draw like this. The tool I use for this drawing purpose is the JOSM fast draw tool. You can see these details in the wiki, and I also wrote one article about this one in the forum. Okay, let's create the multi-polygon. So we have to split the road from here. So we split and we select both areas ways, sorry. Then shortcut is Control P. So once you double click, you can see it's highlighted in purple color. Now it's marked as a type multi-polygon. So then what you can add normal properties, so I will add it as a water, and now how it looks like. So if you click anyway, the road we create, it shows as a highway track, and track type is grade 2 and part of multi-polygon. So we click here, it will select all the whole multi-polygon, and we'll double click on that one. So you can see in the automatically it generated the role as outer and reference to the what is the base, and it's closed one. So that's how we create. So then we can create the associated this paddy fields. So just quickly create it. Okay, let's go quick. Okay, now you can see how we create two multi-polygons, and it has one common shared edge. So as I showed in the first video, we can see the you draw two edges for the one polygon in each top of each. So using the multi-polygons you can avoid this one. So this one is shared with both lake and both farmland. So that's how we create the multi-polygons. So for the actually we don't need to create any inner polygon inside this one, but for the demonstration purpose I will show the creating inside member in this polygon. So we will create just a small one. So and we'll select this multi-polygon. Okay, and we'll select the new element why we need to add here, and we'll type the what is the role about this member. So this is the inside one, so we'll select the role as inner. That's okay. So you can see the hole inside the your multi-polygon. So if you want to see how it's how it looks like in the map, so you can use a JOSM render plugin. Inside tools view, you can end of this you can see JOSM render. So this one is not common as default, you need to add in the plugin. So once you add in the plugins, so you click this one, it will pop up your browser and it will automatically render, and it will show the how it looks like this one. Okay, once we create the multi-polygon, so we'll upload the data into the OpenStreetMap. So we'll click upload button, and you can see the what is the you are changing data, you click this, and what is this you are editing. You add any comment using one change request, you will upload the data into the OpenStreetMap. One more thing, when we creating this kind of water bodies, actually you can see this one as a this is the dam. So we can mark this as a dam. Actually good practice. So how we mark this as a dam? So we select this one and we can mark as waterway dam. So this is the key we need to use, waterway dam. So it will look like this in JOSM. So if you select this way, you can see it is actually part of the two multi-polygons. So this is how we use data, and using if we use these features, actually then you don't see any empty space inside the your map. So each one will nicely forge together and fully covered map you can see. So you can see several examples if you browse in on the Hambantota area map. So once you finish, since we uploaded here, so we can see how it's look like in the OpenStreetMap. If you check the OpenStreetMap, we can see the our newly created way. So now you can still it's loading. So now you can see how it's look like in OpenStreetMap. So here is the sample multi-polygon with created a little bit complex one. It actually it's not a single multi-polygon. It's a several multi-polygon. So it's this is the complete one. So how we do the actual land mapping. So if you can use this link to access this sample. It's situated in Hambantota district. So here you can see several land and use features mapped using multi-polygon. So in our one, it's a multi-polygon with natural water. So this is the track going through the dam. So this is a brown color one, everyone are tracks, and dark color ones are living streets. So this is a track, and this part is waterway dam, and our outer side is land use meadow, and remaining area is land use farmland, and you can see the side places with land use residential.